Hey y'all, so welcome back to my channel. It is good to see you here. I'm glad that you have made it in this space. If you didn't know, hi, my name's Paige. You're watching Pagely TV. This is where I come and put my videos here, and I had an idea. So we're in a pandemic right now, so I can't really leave my house, and I was thinking I wanted to do a segment, and this is going to be a place where I give my opinions and advice to people that want to hear it, and I'm going to call it Sip Your Wine Sunday. And this is the very first episode, so I'm excited. I have a question. Well, I have a series of questions that my friends have asked me. I'm going to do one question every Sunday and go into, or try to go into elaborate detail while I'm sipping my wine, because I tell you now, I'm already a little toasty, so don't judge me. I'm gonna start giving advice on this show and drink some wine, and while I'm talking, you guys can drink wine with me. If you're not a drinker or you're under the age of 21, grab you some grape juice or, some water. Hydrate, it's good for you. So, or, grab your snacks or, whatever. Grab whatever you want to grab. Come hang out with me. And this is going to be a good time. Today, I have a bottle of semi-sweet. I'm always going to have semi-sweet because I don't like dry wine. I've tried. Maybe I'm not adult enough. I don't know. But I really do like the sweet stuff. I don't know how to say that, but I think it's Luca Bozio. Something like that. My friend told me what it was a long time ago, but I have yet to pronounce it. Wine. Oh, yes. That's the business. So the first question that I received that really, I feel like I could talk about comfortably. But the question I actually got this from a friend on my Snapchat, and she asked me what my opinion was toward religion versus spirituality. I've lived on both sides of both of that. Right now I'm on the spiritual side for a lot of reasons. So growing up, I've always, I don't know, it was something about church that just felt very like, if you don't do this, you're going to burn kind of thing. Especially in in the Black church, like they have like a thing with, I don't know what their thing is, but it was too much. And I didn't really get the strong feeling that something was weird until I was 13 or 14. I was living with my grandmother at the time, and everybody at that church was sick. Just when people say, sick people are supposed to be in church, you know what I'm saying? But when the pastor's sick too, he would preach on Sunday and then go smoke crack the next. You know what I'm saying? It was just and I'm being that's 100% truth. Somebody that was fucking around with multiple women, just, I don't know. And everybody thought he was the best pastor ever in the community. So that was a little weird. I don't know, man. Something about religion to me just seems very culty to me. And mind you, anything that I'm saying right now is personal experience. If you have a religion and that's something that makes you happy, that's cool. I really do appreciate that. I mean, that's dope. But don't let what I'm saying offend you, because this is just personal experience. I'm not trying to offend anybody or make somebody feel weird about what they believe in, because that's the furthest from what I'm doing or trying to do. But anyway, aside from that, I don't know, man. It was just super culty. Like everything was just kind of like, if you don't do this, you burn. And like I remember, like I was like maybe 11 or 12. My best friend took me to this haunted house, and it was in a church. It was this place called Guts, right? And bitch, when I tell you I don't do haunted houses, I don't do haunted houses to this day. Like I just don't. Like that just, Guts completely ruined my experience with haunted houses. I don't do that. So when I went, of course I was terrified. And my friends were going through, they were fine. Bitch, I cried the entire walkthrough. People were touching me. I didn't like that. Like that whole, like, you're gonna burn thing. Like there was like literally people, like there was like a devil in there. And he was like, you're gonna burn. And I was like, no, like we can't do this. Like I'm like running through there trying to get out, like ducking and dodging and stuff. And we finally get to the end. And as soon as you get to the end, there's like a group of like pastors like wanting to pray with you. I was like, wait, so they're like trying to convert us to Jesus now? Like that's a thing. Like they were like, come on, bow your head. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, something's up from there. That's when I first started to feel funny. Or yeah, that was like when I first started to feel funny. But then when I got to my grandma's, like it was just a lot of like hypocrites, just hypocrites. And I'm not gonna throw my business out there because it's kind of personal, but it was pretty bad. So when I moved to Texas, I moved in with my mother. I was like 16 at the time, 16 or 17. And I don't know, man. I just started getting into this shit. Like I was just like looking at things that made sense, and like, you know, zodiacs and witch books and Buddhism and crystals and all kinds of stuff. Like I sprouted after I moved, because I didn't even know that all this stuff existed until I moved here, which was really dope. I feel like religion just really puts you in a box. Like, here are the set rules, do what you need to do, or else you're gonna perish. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a lot for me. But it's something about spirituality that just hits you different. Like there's so many things that I'm like so open to. Like, I mean, there's some weird ones out there, but I listen, and I kind of like pay attention to like how people talk about their beliefs and things like that. And it's literally just a million different fingers pointing at the same object, just in different perspectives, I feel. I don't know what it is. I just like being open to different shit. You know what I'm saying? And we all don't know. We literally don't know what is what. Like, what is God? We don't know if Jesus exists, or if he did exist, if he was actually almighty like people say he is, or if he was a fucking nutcase. We don't know. But at the same time, could have been true. We don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's just a weird thing to think about. I don't think Christians or I don't want to say that. Well, yeah, from my perspective, I don't think God is the way Christians make him out to be. They see him as this merciful, almighty God, which I can definitely agree. If there is a God, he's definitely almighty. Like, he literally made the entire universe. You know what I'm saying? But for somebody to be merciful and have a sense of humor, I definitely agree with the sense of humor part. But for him to just, you know, Like, how do you know if God is going to protect you? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know that for real? Like, how do you know you're like, damn, God's got me? Like, he ain't gonna let no bad shit happen to me. And then he's like, nah, I'm gonna let some bad shit happen to you just because you said that. I feel like he's like that. Like, I feel like he can be a bit of an asshole sometimes. If he is a he, who knows? In spirituality, I like how you get to be open to anything, you know, and just kind of take those morals and use it. And that's just kind of how I live by. Like, I just kind of focus on, you know, what are the things that are good? What can I do that's good for somebody else? Or even good for myself. So I just feel like, man, if you're good to another person, you treat them the same way that you want to be treated, and you do right by people, and you keep your mind clear, I find nothing wrong with enjoying the most simple things in life. Like me drinking my wine right now. Alcohol is a sin. But I'm not an alcoholic, but I like to drink a lot. No, I'm joking. I don't drink a lot, but from what I experienced in my lifetime, I never liked it. There was always guilt involved. I just don't deal with it. But with spirituality, it's more open. It's more realistic, I feel. Like, I know I'm gonna do this bad shit today, but you know, tomorrow's gonna be cool. Like, life balances out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have some bad and you're gonna have some good, and that's just how life works. I don't know. I just like the feeling of not being damned to something, you know? I don't like it. And I'm one of those people that do what they want to do when they want to go do it, and that's just kind of how it is. And I don't think I would want to do what I want to do if I was in a religion right now. I wouldn't feel like myself. And I feel like a lot of people do that. I feel like a lot of people hold on to this facade of like, oh, I'm, you know, better than thou and holier than thou. That's the term. I'm holier than thou, and you know, I do no wrong, and if I do wrong, I repent, and just got time for that. I don't. Now again, to and again, to reiterate, I'm not here to offend anybody. That's the last thing I want to do. But again, these are my personal opinions, and they come from a place of experience in what I saw with my eyes and heard with my ears. This isn't to target anybody. You know, if you got your little religion, cool. We're still friends. We're still cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that you believe in something. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. At least you don't believe in anything. There's people like that don't believe in anything. So, I mean, and that's cool too. But at the same time, I'm not targeting y'all. You're fine. I choose openness more over being put in a box. And so, you know. And it's crazy because I got friends that are like all the way Christians. Like, when I tell you, they are holy. But they're really good people. They're very wonderful, like people that I would call them my friends for the rest of my life. Like, they are some cool people. And they are really into their religion, and they're very open about it. And they're like very proud of it. And I dig that. I dig that they're not shameful of what they believe in. You know what I'm saying? But they understand me too. They always listen to me talk bullshit. They might think it's nonsense, but they don't like shut me down. You know what I'm saying? Like they're still open. Like I like that. But if I had to choose in between the two, definitely spirituality. That's my whole gist, man. I usually have my crystals on, but I got my elephant little antique flower and my tooth. It's supposed to be a megalodon tooth, but you know, it's really cute. Anyway, I think that was my video. I didn't finish my wine. I'm gonna finish my wine. I'm glad that you guys took the time to listen to me talk shit. No, joking. I'm glad that you guys came around and listened to me rant and voice my opinion on the matter. I thought it was a really interesting question. I don't think I made my points clear because I am lit right now. But I thank you guys for watching. If you did, I am umming a lot. Oh my god. Well, I thank you guys so much for watching. It was kind of fun doing this. I think I might do this next Sunday. We'll see. If you did like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment, hit the little bell dingy thing, and that way you'll be updated on when I upload. Thanks, guys. I hope that you guys enjoy your night. I hope that you guys are as lit as me, because I'm about to sleep really good tonight. And I hope that your minds, hearts, and bodies are balanced, your chakras are aligned, and everything is good that's coming to you. And yeah, I will see you guys later.